Hi, I'm Unique Model, aka Shantae Renee P for Positivity, and this is a channel for love and for healing. Excuse me. I want you to know that love begins with you, and it absolutely does. Be the love you want to see manifest in your life, and it will come. So this is a message about me having to apologize. I had to apologize yesterday to the receptionist at the emergency room department. I had to take my mom to the emergency room yesterday, and when she went back, they didn't let me come back there with her. And as some of you all know, if you've seen some of my other videos, my mom, I'm her advocate, and she has some mental health issues. So I like to be there whenever she's being treated for anything, wherever I can be. So, no, if she's having like surgery or something, I can't be in the room, but I like to be there because it's some things that she forgets, and it's some things that she may not understand, and I need to be there. And I'm also a registered nurse, so I need to be there. So it's like I waited for probably, she was back there for about an hour. And so I go up to the receptionist and I ask, I'm like, okay, I need to know if I can go back. I'm asking to go back. So she called back there and they were like, no, a few more minutes. So I'm like, okay. I said, it hasn't been a problem any other time I've brought her up here, and I'm usually able to go back with her. So she told me no, it'll right then, it'll be a few more minutes. So I make a phone call, it's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes later. So I go back up there, and well, before that, let me go back to the first encounter I had with the receptionist. I'm telling her, okay, so normally if someone is like incapacitated mentally, or they normally have someone to translate messages for them, if they can't really communicate, or they're can't understand, that person is usually allowed to go back there with them. So just because my mom can walk and talk, I knew her mental status was not all that great. And sometimes when you have a health issue, the mental status does decline, as I saw 222. So I got a little tight lip, and I'm like, if somebody else, brought somebody in and you could physically see that they needed a translator or they needed a support person or advocate, you would let them back there. So I got a little hot with her. It wasn't her fault, but I got a little hot with her. So then I went and sat down. I waited the 25 minutes or whatever, went back up there, and she called back, and they still said no. I said, okay, well, I need to speak to somebody, because I need to speak to somebody. So her nurse came out and explained to me that the reason I couldn't go back was because of where she was. In this emergency room department, sometimes they just are in chairs that are beside another patient, instead of being in a room or like a recliner with a curtain or whatever. They have like different setups. So all depending on how critical you are. So the nurse came out, and then I'm talking to her and explaining things, and then some of the things that I said to her, my mom had not conveyed to her or related to her. So she said, okay, I have the charge nurse right there, I'm going to take her around the corner and talk to her. So I said, thank you, I appreciate it. So I'm starting to calm down by now, because I'm like, look, I need y'all to know I am her advocate, and I need to know what's going on, because she doesn't always understand. So the charge nurse came out, sat down, talked to me. She said and explained to me where she was, and they were cleaning the room. Somebody's about to be discharged. They're cleaning the room so that I could come back. But if the doctor should come before she is moved, they would come get me, because I'm like, I am her support person. I have to be there. So this may be for a message also, two messages in one. I did have to apologize, because I was out of order. My anger and frustration, I should not have taken out on her, because she was just a messenger like me. Sometimes you're just a messenger. So eventually I did get to go back, but before I went back, I did apologize to the receptionist, and she was understanding. She said, I know how it is when you have loved ones that you are concerned about, so squash that. Because I sat down, I'm like, girl, you don't be acting like this, go up there and apologize. I had to tell myself. So I did. I apologize. So it may be somebody you need to apologize to, because you were out of order or out of line. because that's not your norm. But you know, sometimes circumstances do cause us to act out of character at times, or it may be your character and sometimes you just wrong and you need to go apologize. So somebody may need to apologize to somebody. But also the other message, don't take no for an answer. When you know something needs to happen or something needs to be done, like I knew I needed to be there for my mom, for her support, so I would know what was going on, because she may not remember everything. Don't take no for an answer. You keep going and going and going. And so, like, okay, let me talk to somebody who's over you, and then you know, sometimes it is what it is. And I got the end result that I wanted and needed. So, but yeah, my mom is back home, getting her treatment for her issue, and you know, we just gonna go from there. So yes, those are the things. If you need to apologize to somebody, as I see 555, it will probably cause some great changes in your life. Apologize if you have to, and also speak up and do not take no for an answer when you are very dead set on what you need to do. So that is all I have for you. Sending you love and healing. I appreciate you. Make sure you appreciate yourself, and remember, happiness is homemade. Feed yourself some good shit, mind, body, and spirit. Have a wonderful day. Bye.